Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, I am the Asri Nurasari, an elementary school teacher education student at the UPI campus in Tasikmalaya. In this video, I will share my reflection on my learning journey in the English language skill. You should know that at the beginning of my studies, my understanding of English was very poor. Even during my first meeting, I felt confused and afraid because my lecturer mostly spoke in English and I could understand what he was saying. I was also afraid that I would be able to answer questions because I could speak English. However, as time went on, after participating in a lesson, I began to feel improvements, but in terms of understanding and speaking skill, I felt this improvement when I completed the first and final assignment in this course. In this course, I experienced several moments that I consider to be the most challenging. The first was when taking the PTSOL test. My skills were still lacking, but I was determined and challenged myself to score in the 500. The second most challenging moment was when working on a video storytelling assignment. It's worth noting that my classmates could use editing tools, but for this assignment, I was forced to use them to complete my assignment well. I wasn't yet fluent in telling stories in English, and I was yet proficient in editing tools, so I had to repeat the illustration several times, choose background music to make the video come alive, and also present the video to the class. These were all factors that made the moment challenging. Well, there's also something interesting about learning English. When I'm learning pronunciation, there are so many words that sound similar but have different spellings and meanings. This often causes confusion when speaking and understanding conversation. However, this has been a meaningful learning experience that has encouraged me to be even more diligent in practicing listening and speaking English. You should know that beside the most challenging and interesting moment, there was also the most proud moment of my effort. Despite the many challenges I mentioned earlier, I was proud that I was able to complete the assignment on time. Although I cannot be considered perfect compared to others, I feel there is always improvement with each assignment. I'm proud to have completed an assignment, especially one that could be considered very difficult for me, like making a storytelling video, but I managed to complete it well. In my English language skill course, I learned a lot this semester, starting with reading, such as learning various reading techniques to find the main idea of a text, then writing, such as writing essay, descriptive text, and narrative text, then listening, such as listening comprehension, and also learning to speak in English, such as introduction, giving instruction in class, storytelling, and presenting. Although my English skills have improved, I realized that I still have some problems, such as limited vocabulary, lack of fluency in pronunciation, and difficulty putting sentences together, which hinders me from understanding what others are saying and what I am trying to convey. Going forward, I want to learn more about PTSOL and also want to learn and practice to become proficient in speaking English, as this skill is crucial for my current studies and future career. Furthermore, regarding the grade I deserve for this course, considering my consistent attendance at class, my effort to complete assignment to the best of my ability, and my improvement in English, I believe I deserve an A- or A. In my opinion, this grade is very appropriate for my performance and this effort I have put in during this course. Dear friends, in this course, besides learning language skills, I also learned self-confidence, perseverance, process, and how to utilize digital tools as learning media. Thank you for this very meaningful learning experience this semester. See you next time. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.